All right, number 14 on the QR code review says solve the absolute value inequalities and then graph the solution set. So because this is the absolute value of something is less than a number, the correct setup is going to be the following. We're going to say -5 is less than 1 minus 2x, which is less than +5. And that's because I have a less than inequality. So that's how I want to set it up to get rid of my absolute value bars. So I would subtract 1 from both sides. So I have -6 is less than -2x, which is less than 4. Then I'm dividing by a -2. Divide by -2, divide by -2. So that means I'm gonna get this. This is 3 is gonna be bigger than x, which is now bigger than -2. So 3 is bigger than some number, and some number is bigger than -2. This is a true statement, this is fine, but I prefer to write it like this. -2 is less than x, which is less than 3. Because I like my numbers in the order of that are on the number line, so each of these statements is a true statement. So think about it, like if my number was 1, 3 is bigger than 1, and 1's bigger than -2, right? So -2 is less than 1, and 1's less than 3. So both of these are a true statement. So how I would graph this on the number line is I would put -2 here, I put 3 there, I would put open dots above them, draw a line, and I want everything in between those two. Okay? The second one down here, since this is a greater than 13, the setup is 2x plus 9 is greater than or equal to 13, or 2x plus 9 is less than or equal to -13. So that's the correct setup. The number one mistake that students make is they mix up the setups. All right, now I just solve individually. So 2x is going to be greater than or equal to 13 minus 9 is 4. So divide by 2, divide by 2. So x is greater than or equal to 2. That's one of my answers. Or I'm going to see here if I subtract 9 from both sides, so 2x is going to be less than or equal to -22. Divide 2, divide 2. So x is less than or equal to -11. And again, if I was going to graph that on my number line, I would have a -11 here, 2 is over here. Above each would be a closed dot because it is greater than or equal to. So I have numbers that are bigger than 2, so that's to the right, and less than -11, that's to the left. So that's how I would write my answer, just like that.